which was Donald Trump is bringing back the presidential fitness test in schools. He got rid of that in 2013 under Barack Obama because we didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and we're bringing it back. That's right, Obama just contributing to weak people. That's a regular occurrence here. It's a trend throughout history, throughout his presidency. Someone like Eric Swalwell might need it. This is Eric Swalwell. He's a Democrat rep from California who was fucking a Chinese spy, still remained on the Intelligence Committee. We have no idea. This doesn't really have anything to do with it, but I thought we'd show you this video because the Democrats are really trying to play to men, and he thought that this would work here. Go ahead, check this out.
I should be working right now. I should be at the Capitol. I should be in a suit. Instead, Republicans sent us home because they would rather stand up for Donald Trump than release the Epstein files and stand up for victims. We could be at Washington, D.C., lowering your healthcare costs, lowering your grocery costs, and restoring your rights. I should be working right now. Instead, I'm pumping iron at the gym.
Pumping iron like a man. Working at the gym. So we joke about Democrats can't bench press their own weight, and then they find a way to somehow make bench pressing look feminine. They find a way. First off, the guy's about to die throwing 135 up. You can hear him. You can barely get a word out. That was the last rep he had in him. I guarantee it. Again, it just shows how out of touch they are with people. 135. Listen to me, buddy. 135 pounds. Somewhere in this country, there is a 14-year-old defensive end on a freshman high school football team that is warming up with that in the weight room as we speak. And I know that kid because that kid was me. That kid was me. It took me at 14 years old. I had lifted casual weights with my dad and my grandpa, but you really shouldn't, your kids shouldn't be lifting weights before 14 because it'll stunt their growth. But I had never lifted heavy or seriously. It took me about 3 months in the weight room in high school to be able to throw 135 pounds up. And he's on there throwing it like it's some symbol of his masculinity. I'm not here to brag, and I'm stronger than the average dude, right? Like you pick a guy off the street, I guarantee I'm stronger than him in most cases. But I'm not like Mr. America. I'm not a bodybuilder or anything like that. I don't claim to be one. And I'm not here to brag. I haven't touched 135 pounds on the bench press since high school. Oh, no, I take that back. There was one time I was coming off a really bad neck injury from my car accident, and I had to lift light to get back into, to ease back into it. So I was doing it back then. I don't even warm up with that anymore. And he's trying to pitch this as some sale of his masculinity. Mia, you've called me while I've been at the gym, and I've picked up in the middle of benching more than that guy was, significantly more than that guy was, and you didn't even know, and he's there about to die out of breath. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so they're bringing back the presidential fitness test, and I like it. What do you think? Are you a fan of bringing it back? Did you have to do it in the private schools, the pacer and the push-ups and all that?
Yeah, we had to do it.
How many push-ups did you do?
I don't know. That was in grade school. I don't remember that.
How many push-ups can you do right now?
Probably 0.
Oh, that's not true. Girl push-ups.
Girl push-ups?
Girl push-ups.
Oh, that'd be easy. Regular push-ups, probably like 5.
Are we allowed to call them girl push-ups?
I call them girl push-ups.
Okay, good.
We called them girl push-ups in high school.
They're girl. That's we shouldn't allow women to skirt by. Anyway, that's aside from the point. I like the presidential fitness test because it's unique in the sense, of course, it's not going to solve obesity and weakness. There were always fat and weak kids. But it's unique in the sense that it shames kids into being healthier. Like, we know who the fat and scrawny kids are. We all know. You see them every day when you go to school. The difference is they get reminded in front of all their classmates that they're either fat or weak. That's the important part. And while, of course, it's not going to fix everything, like I said, what it will do is it's going to take maybe a handful of them. They're going to say, I don't like this, and they're going to make a change. Because sometimes public shame and embarrassment is the only way to get people to stop making bad life decisions. It's why interventions for drug addicts and alcoholics are so effective. Because sometimes people just need to feel like a fucking idiot in front of their friends and family to stop doing the thing they're doing. We had the presidential fitness test when I was in school, and then in 4th grade, once you got to 4th grade, you started doing a pull-up test, right? And I remember in 4th grade, I was nervous. I'd never done a pull-up. And you guys that work out, pull-ups are like their own thing. You can work your back out twice a week, and if you're not doing pull-ups, even as a grown man, like specifically targeting pull-ups, be lucky if you can get 5 to 10 of them. So I went on, and I couldn't get a single pull-up. And then my dad, I was humiliated. I couldn't do any pull-ups. My friends are up there cranking like 9 or 10 of them out. So what happened? My dad put a pull-up bar in the doorway at our house. And I started cranking them out year round. Every time I walked by, I just do 2 or 3 pull-ups. And then 2 or 3 became 5. And then 5 became 10. And by the time the 5th grade pull-up test rolled around, I cranked out more than anybody else in my class. Except this one really scrawny kid who worked out, or not scrawny, but he's light, and he worked out with his dad who's probably on steroids all the time. I think he might have beat me. But everybody else I beat. Because that's what the presidential fitness test does. No, not everyone. Some people just didn't care. They did the thing and it was whatever. But some people, they took that to heart. Man, I can't do a single pull-up. Maybe some kid out there is like, man, I can't even do 10 push-ups. And that kid's going to bust ass all summer. And he's going to come back and he's going to do 70 push-ups. If we can do that, it's worth it. That's the best way to get people sometimes to improve their lives. It's not the ideal way because it involves humiliation and shame, but sometimes it's the only way. Okay, we got to... Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.